So what do we think? It needs tweaking for sure. Underneath it though is gonna be my computer cart, so I don't wanna go any lower than where the 1 is. So I think what I could do is just scooch up the 2. Yeah. Make the gap between the paper on number 3 and number 2 the same. And I think that would be better. So I'm gonna try that. All right, I think that is much better. I'm gonna leave it for now. The other option would be to go 4, 3, 2, 1, but kind of like it zigzag. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna put in the other staples. It's good enough for now. Once I get the computer cart, I could, the other option would be move the 3 up across from the 4. Would I like that better? You know, just make it go from left to right and then left to right again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And once I get my mailbox back up there, if it still works, I don't know, I might have to move it to the other side, but I think it'll work. And for now, we're good for now. Okay, so it's been a minute. I have taken all of the books and stored them in drawers in the pod in a file cabinet, and that's where I kept them last year and the year before that. Worked out great. Just get them out once every 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, however long it takes us to get through one. I cleaned off that table. I'm not gonna mess with that until I decide what colors and if I want to change the colors, because without the green, I don't know, it's not bad, but I was thinking maybe do like a melon, a pink, lighter pink, and an orange or something. I don't know, who cares? I do, that's who. Anyway, I don't feel productive today yet. I've done a ton. The bulletin board, whew, that was a lot of work. So got that done, that's a biggie. I think next I'm gonna put up my calendar things, and then I'm gonna start in on my map. Words are so hard. It is after 3. I'm probably gonna be here till 5 today. It's fine, it's okay, it's fine. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, yes, I'm gonna be here tomorrow, but there's so much going on and I have a meeting and blah, 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 blah. So we'll see, we will see. But I'm gonna get going on that right now. Quick change of plans. I think I'm gonna see what I can do about that. I'm gonna try just to make it so I only have to move, well, 4 probably. Yeah, I don't think I can make it with 3. But anyway, I'm gonna see what would be the easiest way to fix that. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna live with it overnight and see how crazy it makes me. But I feel like once I get the other stuff up there, it might not be too bad. We'll see. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I could move everything up, the other 6 up, or just rip it all down. I'm just kidding. Probably. But no, I don't think it bugs me enough to change it from what it is right there. We'll see. I thought I brought my luggage. I didn't. So those are gonna go right in that area. I'll bring those tomorrow, and then the camera will go there and a couple other little odds and ends. We'll see. And then next I'm gonna put up I'm just nervous to put up the map because it's gonna make me nuts if it's not right, and it's too late in the day to be nuts. So we'll see. It is officially 3:20. I figure another hour and a half I'll probably be good. I don't know, we'll see. It's always so much more work than you think, you know? Plus there's talking. Okay, that was really not fun at all, but it's mostly okay. Is it perfect? Oh, no. No, it's not. Nothing was going exactly, but it's good enough. I mean, the continents are mostly in the right place. But man, those stickers were not friendly. But I have mostly like some little ships, the ocean's names. I'm gonna stop doing that for now because I'm a little bit over it. And I can add those in a little bit. I just have a few more. but it's 4. So I wanna get the title up, because if it doesn't fit, first of all, you'll see me throwing chairs. No, just kidding. If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna be real sad. So I probably should not have done this first, but that's something to learn for next time. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my title. It will fit. It's just a matter of if it fits and looks good. So I'm gonna do that right now. Wish me luck. I kind of forgot I put these up with magnets, so it just got a lot less scary because I can move them. I'm not securing them to the board except for with a magnet, if I can get them out of my envelope here. So that's kind of cool. I think that'll be good. Okay, there it is. I don't hate it. This space here that is open will be a great place to put the books and such. I'm gonna do the little magnet with a string around it, and it's okay. I don't wanna go too far. If I move the whole thing, I could move it like the earth would still fit over here somewhere. I could scoot it over and center it better, but I have my jobs over there. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't really hate it. I kind of like it because it's not just, it's not gonna be just like that. They're gonna be strings that go out with book names and authors and stuff like that. So maybe I'll put the jobs up next and just see what kind of space I'll need for that. And then I could scoot everything over a little bit. We will see. These are the little magnet pins I got. I'm calling them pins because, you know, like you would put in a cork board. But here they are. Can you see it? Isn't that so cute? Here against the white maybe. But let me give you a visual. And then it will have the string and it will go to the place, and then I'll just put a little blurb or a picture or whatever about the author, the book, whatever, you know, whatever. So there they are. They were, I think, $6.99 on Amazon, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 of them. So hopefully that will be plenty. I'll make it work. If I have to do 2 from 1 pin, you know, it'll work out. So now I'm going to put up the jobs. Okay, I have not written any names on the luggage or the passports yet, but I feel like that's pretty good. That's good enough space. So that's good because I'm gonna have one from each homeroom per job. So there'll be luggage and a passport next to each, and they do fit. So now standing back looking, yeah, I'll probably scoot it a little bit, maybe so that the word world ends up closer to the end of such thing. End of the world? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll move it a little bit and just see. Okay, I think I am, sorry, a little bit happier with that. I'm gonna stop and get a drink really quick. All right, I think that is it for today. I think I like it. That over there will either drive me crazy or it won't. I'm kind of going with won't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting better in my old age. Who knows? But I really like how that looks now, and it is going to become pretty busy when we start adding up stuff, so I don't want to put a lot more up there. In fact, other than the oceans, I might not really put anything at all. I don't know. We'll see. There's just like a couple other like whales and some little fish and stuff, so not a whole lot more, but I am going to probably call it a day here. And let's just take one more glance around the room. It is not looking like I want it to. I have to be really serious right now. I was picturing all the decorating, everything done today. It is not. However, it's not far. It's a couple hours maybe. And that's not bad. I have tomorrow, Friday. We're officially back and getting paid, so that's fun. And then I have Monday and Tuesdays meet the teacher. I have a meeting tomorrow. Shouldn't be a long one, but you know how that goes. And it's not at my school. So that kind of stinks, but it's okay. And then I say it's okay. It is what it is, right? It's what it's. Then Monday, we have a couple meetings. Tuesday, couple meetings. I mean, it just, the time goes so fast. So I feel like in the next 40 minutes, because I am leaving at 5. It's stupid that I'm here till 5, but I said it. I did. I haven't put up my alphabet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Okay, it's going to be okay. It will always be okay. It will always be okay. I will get the things done. But quick, let's just look around the room. Okay, so I'll just start here. Need to still put up my alphabet. That will be an hour at the most, I think between 30 minutes and an hour. The benchmark posters there, about 15 minutes. So probably in an hour I can do both those things. Over there is all done. The races will take me about 15 minutes. Either way, either I will take those down and you know, center aces, or I will reprint them out at home, get them ready, bring them in and do it that way. Everything else there is done. All that will either be up or in a container over there if I decide not to use it. Just have to put some of these papers in there, decide what I'm doing when. That's not a big deal. This here just has to go home with me. That there, I just have to decorate. That will be, let's just call it an hour. It won't be, but I like to overestimate because as you can see, I've grossly underestimated so many other things. And then over here, I have to decorate that board, which really won't take very long. Probably, I'm just gonna say an hour. And then here, I feel like, I think I'm mostly done here. I have to write the kids' names on the job tags, but I'm waiting until probably Tuesday to do that in case we have any kids that withdraw. So I won't waste a tag. Yes, you can remove them with nail polish remover. Sharpie will come off, but it doesn't ever look quite the same, so I'd rather not have to do that. And then put all that stuff away and make the copies here, but that I really don't need until like the 3rd week of school. So that is looking like what I have left. Now we know it's always going to be more than that because it just is. But that was 1 hour. Let's just call that 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Maybe, let's just say 6 hours. That's a lot, but not unheard of at this point. It's just that we had very little paid time before Meet the Teacher. And you know your room has to be ready for Meet the Teacher. My room has to be ready. What we should start doing, honestly, is using the time they pay us for to get our rooms ready, and then maybe society would see that this is not realistic. Like, teachers work a lot for free, but that is what it is, right? It's what it's. I love that. It's what it's. It was in a movie I saw. A book that I read. Yeah, it was in a book. It was a movie in my head. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I have about 35 more minutes. I'm going to use them, get a few more things done, and I will show you what those few things were tomorrow. Have a great night. I'm going to try, and I will catch up with you tomorrow, which will be day 4 of classroom setup. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.